Everybody will come out. When we were much younger, we didn't have much introverts.
Yeah, we didn't
Everybody
have much.
wanted to chill with
Yes.
everybody. But now, owning smartphones, when you're open now form
Introverts.
introvert. I don't like talking with people.
Mm.
I don't like doing this. But once their data finish, they like talking with people. They start coming out.
Yes,
You get that
yes,
kind of
yes.
stuff. Everybody wants to chill. So
Mm.
that is how much social media has affected people's.
Mm.
Okay, let's talk about the actual works. That's working and all of those. Everybody now is lazy. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
They are looking for remote jobs, things they
Mm-hmm.
can do from
Mm-hmm.
home. Not
Mm-hmm.
like it is bad, it is
Mm.
actually very good. But then they don't feel the need to interact with people.
Yeah.
So now it makes like a lot of persons are like, I will never stand up and say I am going to work
Mm-hmm.
and all of those stuff. Let's assume now that there are no smartphones or there is nothing like social media. I bet you everybody will still be going around looking for
Yes,
ways to
now.
connect with people
And be
so
happy
as
too.
to
Mm-hmm.
get works and all of those. But social media has made everybody so comfortable in their space. It has its good impact actually,
Yeah,
but then
it
I
does.
think it has a more terrible impact
Yeah.
than it has a good part on
I
people.
think the price we are paying for it is too much compared to what we are getting for
True,
it.
true.
Have you ever been in that space? You get what's in the call? I don't know. I don't think you're much of a Twitter person. I normally TikTok
Yeah,
IG.
I'm just not so active there
Yeah,
yet.
you get what's in the call rage baiting for
No man.
Twitter. That is crazy. You come online and you're like, this person did this thing to get likes. You ever see something where you feel like, man, this person went so far just to go viral? Have you ever seen, just like recently, I have that opinion about what Gege's sister came out to say about Gege. I don't know if you have come across,
I saw it, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So have you ever been there? You don't ever see something where trigger you that much?
People are so crazy just for going viral.
Mm,
Someone has even advised me before to go a wrong way to
mm,
get that recognition on
mm.
social media. And they have this particular saying that will never sit well with me. And that saying is this: no publicity is bad.
Bad publicity.
What do you mean no publicity is bad? Anyhow it is good,
Yeah.
provided they are getting those they're getting the connection you feel you will get from the
Mm,
publicity
mm,
and all of this stuff. Okay, it's just like let's talk about the famous Bonny State lady, Blessing CEO, who is always going south, who is always, if everybody's going right, she's going left. And she actually knows
She knows.
she's doing a really bad stuff.
Mhm.
But at that point, all she cares about is their engagement. Ah, Tunde posted this.
Yeah. I'm the talk
Diabalep
of the
posted, I'm the
town.
talk of the
I'm
town.
the number
It
one
gives them so
trend.
much joy.
Hmm.
Everybody wants to be there. Forgetting that now you have a brand, and brands actually does work with those kind of persons.
Mm.
I know a lot of celebrities that brands pulled off from due to the stuff that was coming up
Yeah.
about them and
Yeah.
all of this stuff. But everybody wants to eat Facebook money. They feel it is all that.
Monetization too is a P.
Ah,
Is
a
a
whole
problem.
lot.
Mm.
A whole lot. So people will tell you, okay, a lady texted me. I had one of my videos I was singing. I
Mm.
was wearing shorts on the
Mm.
video. So it was not a very serious video. I was rehearsing because I had a performance in Ukulobi at Anambra State.
Mm.
So I was rehearsing. I just had my shorts on
Mm.
with my organist playing. The video went viral. So now I thought the video was going viral because of how well I could sing.
Mm.
But then I later realized that the video went viral because I was almost naked.
Mm.
As they were seeing all of my legs and
Yeah.
ladies commenting lustfully, those
Mm.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. They're
Yeah.
like, ah, this guy,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
hot legs, so this one
Mm.
happened, that
Mm.
one happened. So I wanted to take the video down. I asked one of my sisters. She said I shouldn't take it down. That I mean, it's already
Yeah.
going viral, so I should leave it. If I'm not comfortable with it, at most, I wouldn't appear on my videos that way anymore. One of my fans, that was the first time a random stranger sent me that much money. sent me 200k. A stranger. I
Hmm.
didn't work for.
Someone you don't know.
Why did you send me money? I thought she was going to say, yeah, you have a beautiful voice.
Hmm.
She said, nah, Imaka, Opoga Amaka, not like Ihona Apple. So she sent me
That's
200k
crazy.
and
I
requested I make more videos looking like that.
sorry, I didn't know that women also send money to men for
They
being fine.
do, they do. Just that we men, we don't talk about it
Oh
enough.
wow.
We don't talk about it enough.
Hmm.
Women self they molest for yet,
Yeah, yeah, sure. I have experienced my fair share of that.
you see. So she was like, I should make more videos like that, that people will engage, everything no be talent, everything no be voice. See, I feel even like just use style. They show one part of my body. See, it reach like that because say I won't go viral. Then
Hmm.
I sing on cloud. I just expose my nude out there because I want to be,
Hmm.
I mean, talk of the town and
Hmm.
everybody talking about me. What happens to the future? What happens to the brand that might want to work with you? People forget about these things. Yes, people will talk about you. Of course, you'd be everywhere. But one thing is certain, your image is tarnished. It
Yeah,
is. And the internet doesn't forget.
at all.
They don't forget. No matter what, they will trace it back to what had happened.
Hmm.
So social media actually, that's in that like people people are like, do you, the world will survive. That's one of the slangs or sayings I don't actually like.
Hmm.
Do you, the world will survive. Yes, they will, but that makes a lot
Yeah,
of persons do the most terrible things.
yeah.
People say the most unhinged things because they feel you are going to survive. Now they are going all wrong and all of this stuff.
I like the fact that you're in a place where you understand that every applaud is not for you. Because some of these things that they, at the time that they hit you with, you could have said, let me ride with this. But then you understood that this upload is not for me. And myself too, as a creator, I have found myself in that space where I post. Someone asked me recently, how do you cope spending so much? I went to Abuja, you know, how do you cope spending so much and then it doesn't get the
The
engagement?
engagement you want.
Yeah, yeah, the engagement you want. I mean, how many likes do I even get? So I told the person that I understand that it is a process. It is meant to be a process. And social media has made us presented results as something that happens immediately. It is a place that offers us dopamine. So everybody wants to be in a rush. Everybody wants to be in a hurry. All of a sudden, you go see other creators when they post content now. You see all these trendy hashtag FYP, all those. You want to get 1,000 views. You want to have as many views as Brother Shaggy.
Yes.
As who are you? Like you have not even done this for 2 years, 3 years.
Even people that go viral don't even try. People that go viral don't try.
Hmm.
Because there are how these things happen. You even go viral in the least expected time.
Some of these people don't have the depth. Look at Fish Pie. You go trend, but you don't have the depth to sustain it because there is no real value that you're offering. It's just that I don't know how to say
They
it.
call him waste of influence now. You want celebrity. Now what I dey see say dem dey call am. Okay, come person online people they too wicked.
I
Can they
swear
be that one?
they get mouth, they get
You
mad
want
mouth.
celebrity. But actually the guy didn't manage himself very well
Mm,
at
mm,
all.
yeah.
Because imagine having such influence
Mm.
the next minute.
Going to Echo Hotel, a lot of brands associated with him, and all he has now is people to blame, fingers to point at people. You didn't
Yes.
do this for me, and I think that's entitlement mentality that exists now also has something to do with social media. It makes us feel like we are entitled to a certain lifestyle that we see.
Yeah.
You ignore your environment where we say if we dey live for place where we say now only you go private school for that neighborhood. But because you're not living in a certain kind of house, you won't make your house be like the video house.
Yes.
You feel very much entitled. We barely talk about how much social media has contributed to how entitled our generation is. And I think is a P. You get one time where you been done the rant about entitlement.
The level of entitlement on
Yeah.
this space.
Your experience with the keke person where you been trying. How did that letter turn out?
The
The keke person you mistakenly transferred 20,000 naira to. Yeah.
didn't turn out very well because at the end of the day, he kept on making noise and all that. Then me on the other hand, I didn't take it lightly, so I just wanted to like end the whole conversation
Mm.
because I didn't want to start bantering and having
Yeah.
all
There
those
was no need for
conversations.
the exchange.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I have a really rough friend who insisted. So collecting the number,
Mm.
going all rough. So a lot of persons, I think they prefer when people are rough on them.
Brother, I think those rough people are important in family and in every friendship.
Ezioku, you are right. Because me on the other hand now, which I won't do again. I
Mm.
don't call you. I made a mistake. Could you please? I wanted to transfer. I think that was 2,000 and I
Mm.
did 20
Yeah.
for you for draw. Oh yeah, nah, Baba, just okay. Give me 15 and have like 5k.
Mm.
Do you get at least for picking my
Which is
call?
not even supposed to be
Which is not
right.
supposed to be yet. At least for picking my call, I wanted to be that kind. You
Mm.
picked my call because I thought at first me calling you, you won't take the call because
Mm.
a lot of persons are like that.
Yeah.
I don't get Christmas. I mentioned, you said okay, you transfer it. After 30 minutes, I didn't get it. I called you again. If you don't see ATM, all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So after all shouts, I wanted to give up. My guy was there. He was like, they know they do that thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Make I give her number, give her number. He send and threat messages. Say he go find and come. You don't even
Yeah.
take time. Let the man even later send the 20 as a
Completely.
who
Yeah.
out of fear. Because they don't really tell us if they locate and come where he did and all of those stuff. So at the end of the day, people like rough people.
Mm. I think.
Entitlement.
Mm.
Because him saying things like, I'm even supposed to be grateful, he picked the
Yes.
call,
Mm.
that I should bargaining with me in my own money, that
Yeah.
he will send me 10. Just because he picked my call, now you want to take 10%, 50%.
50%. Oh my bro is really crazy. Let's get back to this social media issue.
Yeah,
The amount of nudity that is being consumed on social media, that is one. The amount of agenda that is being consumed on social media. Nobody talks about the fact that social media is currently being used for social engineering. This is going to be a hot take, but that is also the truth. What we see and know today as freedom for women and feminism is nothing, has absolutely nothing to do with liberating women. It is social engineering meant to destroy what womanhood ideally should be, and it has nothing to do with saving women. And I think these are some of the effects of social media. I want you to talk about this whole freedom for women something. To me, freedom for for women in today's world as we see even in Nigeria has more to do with maybe wearing things that are a bit too revealing. They call it body positivity. Doing all sorts of things that culturally should have restricted you. And then feminism is coming to liberate you. Nobody talks about the fact that this is social engineering, and that's why it's being pushed. Do you agree with me, or you have